Live.
Do.
Ooh.
There we are.
Lucky bat. Ooh woo.
We got an ooh woo.
Mm-hmm. Arthur Ortega. Ooh wee.
Ooh wee indeed. Now that's the way to start.
Mm-hmm.
Now you know that we're really going.
Yeah.
Your stream, the B stands for burp.
Yeah. Siron Kushian, morning lads, Brent Crathmail, hi there, and happy Memorial Day. Yep. Happy Memorial Day. I went to IKEA.
Wow, what'd you get?
I got a little drawery thingy, the cheapest one they sell. I got a lamp, and I got candy.
Well, there you go. What'd you get me?
Got a whole bunch of nothing. Ooh, actually, I technically got something for the stream, or not the stream, for the viewers. IKEA was selling paint.
Ooh.
And so I got a set of IKEA paint to try out. That should be fun.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. IKEA makes good stuff. The paint doesn't seem
Swedish
to be aimed at, hobbyists. But you never know.
That's true.
So don't be surprised if in the near future you see a video called IKEA sells paint ?
Is the paint just blue and yellow?
It's got 10 colors.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is it 10 different shades of blue and yellow?
Yes. RTRT, EOB stream, and Nip clamps on. What a night.
Yeah. As everybody should.
Mm-hmm.
Got mine on.
Monty, hey Jay, just started painting Shadowkeeper Allurious Terminators. Ooh, Shadowkeeper Allurious Terminators? I don't know what Terminators those are.
Devin McCormick. Yum. Candy.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of candy?
Swedish candy.
Mondi. Also, have you played against Custodes?
I have not. I would like to. I like Custodes a lot. I think that'd be fun.
Custodes.
Custodes.
They released a new Custodes plane.
Yeah, for Aeronautica.
Ship.
I would not have thought that they'd have Custode planes, but they do.
Can't believe the game still exists.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of games that don't exist, I don't know why, but today I was thinking about Zoo Tycoon 2 a lot. And so I'm like, you know what? Let me play this game. I played this a lot growing up. I want to play this game. It just doesn't exist anymore. You can't buy it from anywhere. You can't. It's impossible. There was one seller on Amazon, but there's something weird where when you go to check out, it's like, oh, their product's not available. And I actually sent the seller a message. I'm like, it doesn't work. But they don't see that stuff.
No.
It's a fun game. You make a zoo and you make it nice. Or you don't, or you make it really bad. That's fun too. I remember me and my friend Fox. We one time we decided to just make Antarctica, and so we made everything snow, and then just started making penguins. And we put down so many penguins we crashed the computer. Eventually, clicking was too inefficient for creating penguins, and so we actually found out that if we made a cliff and put the penguins on the cliff, they would slide down the cliff. And so they would slide out of the way so we could just spam the clicker even faster.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of clicker, the camera's really out of focus.
Ah.
I don't know if it
tunes do need to
became-
come.
I don't know if it became out of focus. I feel like it was fine.
It was probably out of focus. I don't think I messed with the settings yet.
Hmm.
Or it became out of focus, who knows?
Well, Zoo Tycoon 2 was the 19th best-selling computer game of 2004.
See? Glowing reviews.
Yeah.
Sean, just got my B-Day Games Workshop gift for myself today. I am so happy. Clinkin' Bears. Ooh, Brandon Crossmail. I finish the start collecting Gloomspike Gets. Damn! Nice! Mike Miller, AOB, how are you tonight? Hopped up on the Horus Heresy train. Can't wait to start the Emperor's Children Army. What was your first Chaos Army? I helped my friend, the same friend I was playing Zoo Tycoon with, I helped him paint his Chaos, which I think were just Chaos Undivided, just kind of like generic Chaos. And then I painted I have a little Plague Army, a little Nurgle Army, and then I have also painted a Kill Team for Night Lords. Silver Samurai, just thinking of painting my first Space Marines as Space Wolves. What do you think? Love the Space Wolves. They're super neat. They're furries.
They are furries.
Mr. Hiveman Canada too. I play Zoo Tycoon 2 all the time. Show off! Brandy Alaniva, do you know what models are good for Imperial Guard in 9th edition? No. But there's an excellent channel called Auspex Tactics. He probably has review videos for every unit in the Codex. So I would check him out. Auspex Tactics. Michael Miller, during the initial pandemic lockdown, I spent a lot of my time playing games from my childhood, from really little all the way up to early teens, just to reminisce on simpler times. That sounds like a lot of fun. Alright, TRT, God, please tell me Roller Coaster Tycoon is still available. I think you can get Roller Coaster Tycoon on GNG, GOG.
One of those ones.
One of
that
those
one's
ones.
Vastly more popular.
Yeah. Because I went down quite a rabbit hole, and someone was like, "Oh, Zoo Tycoon 2 is on GOG," and so I looked, and it's not. It probably was. Oh, it probably was one day.
Yeah. I had just Zoo Tycoon.
Zoo Tycoon was good
OG.
too, and then the second one was so good, and the third one sucks.
Yep. She's like, I don't think they can get better than SimCity 2000.
Nope.
There's been multiple SimCities afterwards. They all are not as fun. It couldn't be because I was a kid and that nostalgia makes it more fun.
Yeah, impossible.
Mm-hmm.
Sean, Space Wolves are furries, in my opinion. Never thought of it that way. I just like the werewolf theme.
And you're a furry. Cool. We don't judge you here at EOB.
Mm-hmm. Except harshly and
never do.
often.
Yeah. Honestly.
Oh, Zoo Tycoon 2. I don't know. I might have to mess around with some illegal downloads.
Yeah.
What's a man to do?
I mean, maybe you need to message our boy Sean.
Ooh, you know what? That is not a bad idea.
Mm-hmm. After he does all of his work.
Yeah, after he's dead. Yeah.
Yep. Sean would be able to do that.
it's such a popular game. The 14th in its year. I mean, I'm surprised that it's not on Steam.
Right. Yeah. Amazing.
Mr. Hyman Canada 2, I've got an idea. Orc mech body with a sentinel sentinel for the torso. You mean a sentinel for the legs? I feel like that's a good idea, but the legs are pretty big. Gears, I had a game of 40k today with my Blood Ravens. I lost 45 to 60. I knew I was going to lose too because of the list I was running. All firstborn with a bonus to it. It's the Bane Blade. Lots of laughs. That's not bad though. It's pretty close.
I'm not proud of you. You should have won. I am here to have fun. That's what you got to keep telling yourself.
Remember that the IKEA disturbed penguin?
Uh-huh.
They did not have that. So we got to acquire them some other way. Just like Zoo Tycoon 2.
Yep.
He has a magical place.
Yeah, that is a necessary thing to own.
Mm-hmm.
That lovely penguin. Top 10 most depressed penguins.com.
It's like a demon penguin.
Celtic Nord tips. Found the secret to painting marble.
Ooh, is it following my marble base tutorial?
Damn.
I'm
gonna say it is.
It's Chad Canada 2. I am wanted in Quebec for illegal human cloning. Ooh, fun. Matthew Mitchum, my new 3D printer came in, and I'm finishing printing my Sherman Russ proxy, and now I dread painting it.
Why do you dread painting it?
Sherman Russ. It'd be funny if it was Lemon Russ.
Mm-hmm.
What's weird is that Lehman Russ is a Space Wolves character, but Space Wolves cannot take Lehman Russes.
Awkward. Super awkward.
Michael Miller, those definitely not illegal downloads are how I got to play Need for Speed Carbon and the original Incredibles video game on PC in 2020. Old Games is a good website with a lot of resources. Old Games is oldgames.com. I looked at oldman.com, but it wasn't. It's different things.
Oldgames.com has given you a virus. That's what it's going to be.
Celtic Nord tips. It actually involves primer and baby wipes. Oh yeah. I've seen that method. I've also heard of people using used dryer sheets. Lucky Bat, you wouldn't illegally download a disturbed penguin.
You don't know me.
RTRT, with the 3rd edition Imperial Guard 3.5 Codex, you could make a clone combat guard army, taking guardsmen as close combat weapons, with close combat weapons and las pistols. Interesting. That's kind of fun. Gears. Blood Ravens are fun. Love the Dawn of War games, even 3, so I had to do something other than Nurgle Demons.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's some true love right there.
What's wrong with you? Even 3.
Next, he's going to be saying that he likes Zoo Tycoon 3.
Yeah, it's not fun. I just don't like it. And because I think it's bad, it is bad.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the internet told me.
Well, that's what you told the internet.
Both.
Mm-hmm. Wolf Zinc suggestions on my first 3D printer. What should I get?
What kind?
Yeah, plastic or resin?
Yeah. I like the Ender 3 Pro for FDM. Just a nice all-around printer. And then I like the Photon Mono X. I have the Photon Mono X 6K because I'm really cool, and because they sent it for free. Mostly that, but I do like it. I like a nice hefty build plate. Usually I can print everything I need to print at once. Right. The Sixth World celebrating winning my second game of Battletech this afternoon, and my channel blowing past 700 subs.
Damn!
Nice. It's always an achievement.
Mm-hmm.
Sean, Nick likes him hefty. Better believe it.
Oil is hard.
Yep.
It's like I've painted literally thousands, probably close to thousands of miniatures with acrylic, and it's kind of like learning again with oils.
Mm-hmm. Sean, Spider. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I haven't seen him today. Toby, I ate him.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. I knew you were gonna eat him. Yeah, I bet Toby's dead. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, probably got
There's
eaten by
no
a
way.
bigger Toby.
There's no way he's still alive.
There's some big Tobys down here. Let me tell you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Big Toby's there, guy.
Rapster102, hello guys, just want to say I have recently discovered your channel and you make the best videos. Damn right we do. Get out of here, Markiplier,
Yeah.
Linus Tech Tips, Mr. Beast. We make the best videos.
Yeah, I don't know who any of those people are. It's because we're better. But thank you.
Michael Miller, Old Games actually doesn't have a virus problem. You pay a small fee and you can download whatever games are on their database. It helps pay their server fee. Really chill people. Interesting. I will check that out. Old Games.
Virus has been installed.
Yeah. Wow. I love the look of oldgames.com.
All right. Now
Oh, you know what? I've downloaded games off of here before. I downloaded an ancient game called Tanks. Okay, maybe this will work out. We'll see. I remember I got Tanks. Oh, I should see if they have Centipede 3D. I remember my dad got Tanks for me. God, I don't know how old I was. 8 or 9. But he got a CD-ROM game from a bargain bin at Menards. It was a great game. I tried playing it again and I got horribly motion sick. I don't have the stomach my 8-year-old self did. Because I played that game for hours and hours and hours.
I'm looking at the website. Looks like they have Zoo Tycoon 2.
Ooh.
Zoo Tycoon 2 Ultimate Edition Collection.
Sweet. I have to give that a try.
They also have Zoo Tycoon, just the normal one.
Mm-hmm.
Zoo Tycoon Marine Mania.
Mmm.
and Zog Genius, Math,
Ooh.
Science, and Technology. I know that you were looking for that one as well.
Do they have Garfield's Typing Pal? I played a lot of that too. I'm really good at writing lasagna.
Oops.
Cadav. Ew. Anyone got any tips for converting Death Guard to Imperials? Kind of want some Mark III armor as Artificer. That's going to be hard to do because Death Guard are super crazy. Like, you know, they got tentacles and holes and pustules and eyeballs. You're probably better off just buying the box of Mark III armor Games Workshop sells. Like, they just sell a box of 10 guys in Mark III armor.
So they don't have Garfield's Typing Pals.
No!
They do have Mavis Beacon Teaches Typing, which is what
Ooh.
I learned typing on. Good old Mavis Beacon.
Mm-hmm.
We were filming with Sean the other day, and I mentioned to him offhanded Mavis Beacon, and he screamed because he also learned how to type with Mavis Beacon.
Let me tell you, anybody who hasn't tried Garfield's Typing Pals is missing out.
Yeah, you don't know how to type.
Yep. Mr. Highman Canada 2, opinions on the Mech Boy Workshop kit. It looks kind of nice. It's pretty expensive.
That's pretty much everything that I feel about all the Games Workshop stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Kill Team.
Kill Team. Oh my lord, Kill Team. Damn. I hope the prices keep going up. Next one's going to be $250. Kill Team, yeah, and the next one after that is going to be $300.
I mean, $210. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Ooh, speaking of things that I tried out, so I airbrushed a gloss coat on this lady, and it worked.
Mm-hmm.
I was a little nervous that it would beat up or do something weird, but it seems to be okay.
Awesome.
Learning oils with Garfield.
Garfield's Oils.
Adam Smith, hey everybody, big fan of the channel. This is my first time catching a stream. Smiley face.
Awesome.
Bobby James. Bobby. Hey Jay and Nick. There's a Highway Canada 2 opinion on Will McDaniel. Dunno.
Who's that?
I don't know. Illithid boy, hey Nick J, I'm new to the whole miniature game thing. Any games you suggest? Well, if you're super new, I would suggest maybe like doing a little Google Maps game stores near you and see if there's anything local, like a Warhammer store or a friendly local game store, and maybe perusing. You might even see on the table what people are playing, and then they can be like, "Ooh, we play Malifaux on Wednesdays," and maybe you can get some Malifaux and play with them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the best bet is to have people to play against or play with.
Mm-hmm.
You never want to go 100% alone.
Yeah, it's really hard to play two-player games alone. Luckily, Zoo Tycoon is strictly single player, so I'll be fine.
That's good. That is really good.
VG95J, I've had chest pain for 7 hours. Well, if it gets to 8, maybe gotta consult a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Shipkip's amazing channel. Hey Nick J, it's been a while since I last caught a stream, but I finally am painting a mini, and this time I am here to enjoy some painting company. Woo! Matthew Mitchum, was Tanks the game where you shell mad craters and you could angle it up and down? No! Although I think I have played that game. I think that was just like a browser game. Tanks was a 3D game where you drive a little tank around and you shoot other little tanks. And you kind of go through little, like, levels. And then you have to get to the portal on each level. And then that'll take us to the next portal. And there's like 5 bosses. And the bosses are legendary.
Yep.
The Sixth World. Save big money at Menards. Michael Miller, the box of 10 Mark III Marines is now going up to 20. Can't wait. Yeah, it's going to be, it's probably going to go up in price, too.
Hell yeah.
I mean, the Space Marine Legions, I think the smallest Legion was what's Magnus's guys? The Iron Thousand Suns? Thousand Suns.
Mm-hmm.
And they, I think, had 80,000 Marines. And then the Ultramarines were the most numerous Legion with 250,000 Marines. So yeah, the Legions were big.
Ryan Fit, I heard that Age of Darkness was 230.
As I say that. What's Age of Darkness?
What's
Wait, is that the new Heresy box? I guarantee the new Heresy box is going to be $2.99. It'll probably still technically be a deal at $2.99, but only if you're really into Heresy, because you need all that stuff. Jump Diggity, do you recommend varnishes for minis? Yes, but I don't know what's the best stuff. You probably want a semi-gloss or a satin. Satin seems to be the best. Super matte is usually kind of looks weird, and gloss is bad, so you want to go like satin.
Yeah, you want a selective gloss if you're going to do gloss.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Hyman Cannon 2, I'm the guy who uses sprue glue to fill gaps in my models. I don't like to use sprue glue to fill gaps because it takes a long time to dry, and it melts whatever it touches. So it kind of fills in the hole, but also melts the surrounding stuff. I have a Tamiya gap filler that I like to use. Or super glue and baking soda actually works really nicely. The only problem with super glue and baking soda is it creates a harder thing than the plastic. So you got to be a little careful when you cut it or sand it. Matthew Mitchum. Did anybody else do Halo CE demo LAN parties in the school computer lab? I'm old, I know.
Yep.
Jump Diggity. Crazy how powerful the Imperium used to be with Space Marine Legions as the main fighting force. Now it's just regular dudes and Space Marines on the side. Yeah, now it's mostly regular dudes with the occasional Space Marine. And there's only maybe one Space Marine per planet, but yeah, we'll use 2 of them to fly a Storm Speeder.
It is odd.
Matthew Cheeseman, I got a semi right now. Michael Miller, where did you find the Garfield's Typing Pal game? From my local library.
Yep, another great reason to go to your local library.
Gears, the Hordes Heresy box set gives you a 2,000 point Space Marine army for 40k, given that it's a horrible list with Relic Terminators, but 2,000 army for under 300 is a good deal. Yeah, though, one tricky thing about it is it's a hard box to split, because you got that massive tank that wants to transport the 10 Terminators, but then you've got one person getting all the cool stuff. And even if you give him both the Terminators and the tank, then the other person just has 40 regular dudes, which still doesn't really work either.
Yeah.
So the only thing to do is
the Space Marines half.
The only thing I think to do is to cut the tank right down the middle, and you each get half.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah.
I'll take the Space Marine half.
Ryan Fit, I hear that the Age of Darkness was $230. I got the price from Valrack, and it's unofficial, so grain of salt and all. I really doubt it's going to be $250. I thought it was 250 pounds. And in America, they charge, they convert and then, like, add 25%.
Right.
Toxic 807 just got my first kill team. What is the most fun faction you've played? Janik. I like Kroot.
Or Commandos. I had the Thousand Suns too.
Yeah.
I like the Orc Commandos.
I played a lot of Space Marines, Incursors, and Assault Intercessors. I also I like Compendium Orc. I played Compendium Orc a lot. And I really want to get good with the Sisters Novitiates. I played them a couple of times. They're fun.
Mm-hmm.
Mega Miller, it's confirmed. 280 pounds for Age of Darkness, and the box for US will likely be 280 to 299. Oh, it's gonna be 299. You better believe it. Kill Team's 210. That's gonna be 299.
Yeah.
It's a cool box. I watched Pete the Wargamer had a really good video of him putting his together, and he just does the simplest little steps, and it looks amazing. Oh, Pete.
Oh, Pete. Oh, that Wargamer Pete. Oh, that Pete there guy.
Wing Boeing, what kind of lighting setup do you have for painting? I have the cheapest bar LED that is sold on Amazon. It is barely adequate, but it actually looks pretty good with this camera. Like it makes things look okay on the camera. I wouldn't mind a little bit more light. I also have a grandma lamp but that's just lighting my face so that you guys can see me. Like if I turn this off, boom, darkness.
Honestly, it's better. Everybody in the chat agrees, probably.
Let's just leave that off for a little bit.
Oh, wow. That's pretty fun.
Smythe, the 283. Yo, I joined the stream and people are talking about playing Marathon. What a cool time. If you want a good lighting setup, IKEA sells really nice lamps. I think, are they called Tetrals? They're like $11. Buy 2 of them. Go to a hardware store, get 2 decent light bulbs. What do they want? Day glows? Or they don't want the blue one. But they also don't want the orange
daylight
ones.
Yeah. Just daylight.
Yeah, daylight.
I forget what that is in Kelvin.
Yeah. But yeah, that lighting setup will run you, what, $30? And it'll be amazing.
Good old Kelvin.
Mega Miller, that raises the question, what camera do you have mounted to your light? How do you mount it? I want to start doing this with my friends on Discord. This is a Logitech Brio webcam on a arm. On a broken arm. Like a modular arm that's attached to a piece of pipe screwed into my table. And the bar light is kind of got like a normal desk lamp arm that clamps to the side of the table. It's quite a MacGyver setup.
Yeah, not recommended.
You can probably see it a little bit on my webcam.
Yeah. Let me see if I can try to find what that arm's called. I think it's called an arm.
Yeah.
It is called... Oops. Let's see. It is called a Magic Arm Camera Mount 11-inch articulating friction arms with super crab clamp for DSLR camera rig, flashlights, LED lights, LCD monitor.
And it's kind of, how much is it? It's kind of expensive, right?
$30.
$30, yeah. So it costs 2 of my bar lights. Jump Diggity. A buddy and I will be splitting the Age of Darkness box, and I'm torn between the Iron Warriors and World Eaters also. They're moving the Primarchs over to Games Workshop site. I think that's the end of Forge World. Damn! That will be the end of Forge World.
Ooh, they're a couple more dollars than when I bought them.
Danielle Addison, that's the lamps I've got, cheap and cheerful. Michael Miller, daylight is a good standard light value for photography. It's 6,000 Kelvin.
There you go, 6,000 Kelvin. Who's Kelvin, by the way?
He's a little boy who has a friend who is a tiger named Hobbs. Sean, I don't understand using fillers that are hard to cut in sand. I want softer than the substance surface. That is true, although the super glue and baking soda dries instantly. So that's the pros of that.
Right. Like, imagine you have like quite a weird connection. You don't want to hold it forever. You just want it to be done. Bah. That's what I think.
Among Us Big Chungus Keanu Ibixis Among Us Ligma. Pray for me, I'm about to buy dinosaur toys because I like them better than actual Seraphon, and I can just kit bash them. Nice.
How do people do that?
Wargame Ramble. Valrac said Games Workshop is bringing Epic back, but as a Forge World title, so maybe not the end of Forge World. Valrac says a lot of things. And I know that his sources have never been wrong before, but I always take everything with a huge, giant salt lick lamp of salt until it's like available for pre-order. Didn't he also say that Games Workshop was going to be apologizing for the
fan
animations like last year?
Yeah, there's been some weird stuff.
Mm-hmm. Jason M. Can't wait till I can say, where were you when Forge World fell? Jump Diggity. Honestly, Forge World deserves to die. Some of the prices are absurd, like the Lord of Change that looks way worse than the Games Workshop model and costs $100 more. Yeah, Forge World sucks.
Right. It should be more expensive. It's not expensive enough.
Gears. Wait, so Jay, are you telling me that you were a cam girl? Yes.
Oh no! Now people are going to judge you.
Mm-hmm. Wayward Hero 117. Hey guys, long-time subscriber and first-time stream watcher. How or what would you guys base for a dark blue and dark tan Craft World kill team? Dark blue, dark tan. You definitely want to go light. You want to go light on the base if you're using a lot of dark colors on the model. So maybe like a light yellowy desert sand, or like white marble would be kind of cool. Maybe like a bright red desert.
Mr. Squirrel, I see Duncan is releasing a paint line in triads. Do you recommend having 3 shades of the same color like this for basing, highlighting, glazing, etc.?
No.
Or is it more for convenience?
I suppose it's for convenience, although I think pretty well, paint is mixable. And the more you mix paint, the better you are at understanding your paint and how it works and how you can get it to do the things you want it to do. I find like having the triads or just different versions of colors, like a dark green, a light green, a medium green, a bright green, a mid-tone green, it just kind of stops you from thinking or trying. Whenever I paint, and I used to do that for a long time, but when I would run out of paint and all of a sudden I got to make the red do all the work of red, you're like, oh, all I need is 1 drop of red on the palette, and then I can make tons of colors super easily. So I don't know about the triads. It's convenience, but I think it'll slow your progression down in the long run. But maybe you don't want to get that good at painting. Maybe you just want to get her done. In that case, then you don't want to put too many barriers between you and finishing your projects. But
Get her done.
Get her done. But I'd say learning some techniques or tricks to get better will also make you a lot faster.
I know. I was glad because we've both done scenic painting, like
Mm-hmm.
for theater and stuff, and I was really glad that I had that knowledge because when I was doing the Dawn of War terrain and painting it all up, I had a very specific green that I was using, and I ran out of that green immediately, and so I had to make that green up because it was 12 at night.
Mm-hmm. It gotta get done.
Yep. And so I was glad that I could figure out what that green was made of, so that I could just continue.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's just what you gotta do. Wargame Ramble. Jay, how did you pick your Malifaux factions? I've looked into Malifaux and there's a lot to choose from. It's hard to follow.
I looked at everything on the website, and that's how I picked my Arcanist Showgirls. And then I was at a game store, and I just saw the Nephilim, and I bought them because I could.
Yep. Honestly, that's the most helpful.
That's how you do it. They had the models.
Then that's helpful. I picked the Bayou because there's gremlins in there, and I like gremlins and goblins.
Everwild, what size game bases do Primarchs use? 40 millimeters.
40 mil.
Thomas Boone, I'm trying to get a batch of Primarch. Any recommendations on where to start? That is tricky because they're about twice the size of other Space Marines. Maybe some of the Primaris captains, like Adrex Agatone or the Imperial Fist guy. They're pretty big because you got to start with power armor. So yeah, you probably want your best bet is probably going to be either just using the plastic Rabute Gilliman as a base, or trying to use one of the Primaris captains. And you'll probably still have to bulk it up a little bit. Maybe you can give them a big old cape.
Cape. Wargame Rambo. When do we get next quick mix paint tips videos? Tomorrow. We're going to start releasing them on Tuesdays.
Matthew Cheeseman, Duncan got famous for never mixing paint. He made it a rule for himself that he wouldn't for more straightforward guides. And I agree. I agree that there is something nice about that. But painting is an art. Painting is an art. And sometimes you just can't treat it like a formula. Like if you play Ultramarines, I think it probably makes sense to have a dark blue in your paint collection. But, sometimes you just find random stuff that you want to paint, or you want to try out some different stuff, or maybe help your friends paint their models. And so it helps just to be able to hit the ground running no matter what you got. Mix stuff, blend stuff, combine stuff.
Getting dirty with it.
Yeah. Also, the types of paint and brand of paint does not matter that much. Like, I have lots of different paint brands in my collection. They all work the same. IKEA paint. And so I think sometimes if you kind of get locked in with Duncan's triads or whatever it is that Games Workshop does, base, highlight, shade, wash, sometimes you can be like, oh well, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to paint red. Among Us, Big Chungus, Keanu, Ibixissus, Among Us, Ligma, I found it's best to have paints that are made of different pigments to one another. No one paint sharing half of the pigments of another out of the bottle. Yeah, I know a lot of Games Workshop paints are like that, where they are mixed colors. They're not single origin paints. Most wargaming paint is not like that. Most wargaming paint are mixes, which sometimes makes it tricky to mix colors together. But honestly, it's not that hard. If it's green, it's kind of gonna behave like a green. If it's red, it's gonna kind of behave like a red. Like, it's really like fine artists who need burnt umber or raw sienna or, you know, true paints so that they know exactly what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, Rambo, when do we get Nick's quick paint mixing tip videos?
Tomorrow. Tuesday. Aaron Ferguson, Gloom Spite, Gloom Spite, Gloom Spite. I agree. We got some of the best models the Games Workshop makes.
Richard Price, well, when it's a Games Workshop, set it out white, it matters. Oh, yeah. What's their paint called?
Ceramite white?
Ceramite white? Ceramite white is hot garbage. They should not sell it. It's terrible paint. Michael Miller, do you have to build the IKEA paint pot before you use it?
Yep. Guaranteed.
Chip keeps man the channel. Night, guys.
Night.
Everwald, what about using a Centurion as a base for a Primarch? It's probably pretty close to the right size, but I mean the Primarchs didn't wear Centurion armor; they wore Artificer Space Marine armor, so it's still gonna look weird.
Weird makes Malifaux.
They do. I mean, if you have a 3D printer, making a Primarch probably becomes a lot easier because you just take a Space Marine STL and you just blow it up 40%.
Mm-hmm.
And then start from there.
All right, we don't need to be spamming in the chat.
Yeah, spammers get stitches.
Exactly.
Lucky Bat, beat him up.
Beat him up. IKEA. Toby, get him. Yeah.
Oh, Toby.
Lucky Bat. Hey now, Zeri told him.
Got him.
Remember when we had like we kept getting tons of spam from just like random like dating website
Mm-hmm.
to use a loose term
Mm-hmm.
for what it was. Oh. Typically silent. I got the rest of my Tyranids built yesterday.
Not very silent, are we?
Yep. Someone's a little loud.
I feel like Tyranids are like my favorite faction that I don't collect and don't plan to. Like, the Tyranid are cool to me. Never bought any.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess I did buy some. I have a retro Death Leapers. No, not Death Leapers. Death Leapers, the hero version of the
Lictor.
Lictor, yeah, because I had a Lictor kill team in Kill Team 2018, which was a really fun kill team. You either did really well or horribly. Because in Kill Team 18, it was all about the saves. If you don't make your saves, it all starts to fall apart.
Yeah.
In a new Kill Team, your models kind of just do what you think they'll do.
Yay.
And it sucks. No, new Kill Team is awesome. I love a new Kill Team.
It is pretty damn good. Jason M. It hurts to hear you won't. It hurts to hear you say you won't buy Tyranids. Guess I'll never see anything good here.
I'll
Unsubscribe.
I'll definitely buy some Tyranids eventually and do some Tyranid stuff. Just haven't yet.
Resubscribe.
I think I painted those lictors in a video.
You did?
There's a little bit of Tyranid content.
1 pound kill team.
Little nitty kill team.
1 pound kill team.
Tyranids. God, I hurt my hands on that video because they're so heavy and so spiky.
Yeah. Okay, maybe I'll stay.
Richard Price, Space Hulk video game. The article from that was the reason for my first White Dwarf purchase way back when, and then the demo came out what felt like a decade later, and then the game. Neat. I think there's a couple of Space Hulk games. I have the game that's just a straight port of the board game, and it's fun. I mean, if you want to play the board game by yourself, it's really fun. The only problem is there is an undo button, and I don't know if you can turn it off. I don't think you can. It's really hard not to abuse that undo button, because sometimes you make honest mistakes, and you're like, I screwed myself. Undo.
Yep.
Or like, you shoot at a Gene Stealer, and you had a perfect chance of killing it, and you needed to kill it, and it doesn't die. Undo. Maybe I need to reinstall it and see if there is a way to turn off the undo button.
So you don't keep cheating.
Because sometimes you're like, no way that's what happens. And I think it shows you like your dice results too. Like in the corner, it rolls dice. And you're like, Snake, like, you think that you're going to kill all 3 Tyranid, and then all of a sudden you just roll Snake Eyes and your gun jams. And you're like, no. Yeah. No.
Wargame Rainbow still waiting for Jay to paint his copy of Space Hulk that's sitting behind him in every video.
Oh god, the problem with that is little high school Jay took the Space Hulk Terminators and kit bashed and painted them as Terminators for Black Templar and 40K, and so I almost need to like buy the Blood Angels again. Because, like, even the ones I have, they, like, have, like, the wrong guns and stuff. And it'd be nice to have, like, the game as it's meant to be. I would like to. I wish that they would just resell it. Like, I'd probably just buy it.
They should sell it all the time.
Yeah.
It would just kind of make sense. I think people would buy it.
Good game.
I think if it was in stores and a reasonable price, people would buy it.
Yeah.
Like if it was just in Target.
Mm-hmm.
And for a reasonable price.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's the big one.
that would be a good one. Like maybe you could do like $100 because it's a ginormous box that's very heavy. Like $100, you get push fit models that are very, very nice, cool bulkheads and doors, nice good hard cardboard terrain, and like the instruction book really takes you through it. Like literally, it gives you like blow by blow how to put together every mission and what to do. It's a good game that they just haven't sold for the past like 8 years. Damn, I don't know why, but I thought EOB would be closed for Memorial Day.
Nope. I feel like the only real holiday we do is Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Thanksgiving.
Jason M. I must be most of the views on that 1 pound kill team video. Yeah, old metal nids are spiky. Hormagaunts are basically throwing stars.
Yeah. Bikini Gunnan is Modern Games Workshop would sell Space Hulk for $210.
Yep. Fact.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Richard Price, Space Crusade was aimed at a younger audience. Space Hulk, a little older. Crusade was up to 4 players. Hulk was 2-player. I'd love to get a copy of Space Crusade. It looks like fun. Every now and then I see some of the models pop up on eBay, but like you kind of need the whole set to make it work.
Right.
And I don't want to buy them piece by piece, $80 a pop.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look, 4 of the normal guy and 1 Chaos robot.
Yeah.
$70. Maybe Squidmar will loan me his copy. Matthew Cheeseman, I mean, they brought back Hero Quest minus Games Workshop, added cost, so maybe Space Crusade could come back. That would be cool. Maybe change some stuff around, because some of the stuff is like Games Workshop doesn't make anymore, like the Chaos Robots, the OG Necrons that weren't Necrons. Mm-hmm. Maybe just figure out a way for the Space Marines to not be Space Marines.
Imagine that.
Richard Price, I remember picking up the original Necromunda for about 35 bones. Today it would be, what, 180? More than that. 300 for Ash Wastes.
Ugh, Ash Wastes. Oh, those flea riders.
Yeah. I couldn't believe it, but I saw on eBay, somebody is piecing it out, and they were selling one set of flea rider legs for $4. And I'm like, how are you making any money?
The legs?
Just the legs of the fleas.
Insane.
Yeah, and I'm like, how are you gonna make your money back? It's such an expensive box.
Yeah, maybe they're betting that people will lose the legs.
Yeah, or want the legs for a kit bash or something.
Yeah. But you know what does have legs? Us leaving because it's 10 o'clock. It's nighty night time. Well, we had a video out today, so make sure you go watch that video. We have 3 more coming. One on Wednesday, one on Friday, and a Patreon exclusive episode on Saturday. The Patreon members submitted some models for us to look at, and we went through them and destroyed them, and it was really rude with our feedback. So if that sounds like fun to you, and you want to get destroyed with our feedback, you should join the Patreon. We also have our Patreon-only live stream after the normal live stream on Fridays, and you can actually chat with us on Discord with your human voice while we live stream. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But we'll be back with another live stream tomorrow at 9 p.m. So join us.
Alrighty, everybody. Good night.
Nighty night.
And